Hello, everybody. This is Etho, and welcome back to another episode of HermitCraft. So, if you didn't see Doc's episode about this, I should probably explain my beautiful face right now. What's going on? I made a deal with Doc.
Well, alright, you said you needed Schalke boxes galore for the rest of the season, and
Yeah,
you're looking for some sort of, flat rate deal or something.
membership,
Yeah,
unlimited, forever.
exactly. No, for the season. You will get unlimited access to the Schalke boxes, as many as you want. You can take as many as you want, but you
Okay.
can never resell them. Yeah, Iskal can use him too then, of course, I guess. He's your base buddy. I want to be the owner of the fastest horse on the server. And the last bit, obviously.
Oh no. Oh, I eat pupil poppers. This makes the contract official.
Yes, as soon as you put the head on.
Fine.
Yes!
I mean, it's unlimited shulker boxes. I gotta do it, right?
Yeah, but it's a fair deal.
Oh, how many is this? This looks like a little less than
1,000.
Is it 1,000? Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm taking a real beating this season. It was like no wings club. Now I gotta eat spider eyes. I've been like playing without armor for most of the time.
Yeah. Goes well with your color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. All right. I'm gonna fly away now. Quickly crossing the island.
Get out of here. Thanks.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. I got down to like 5 hearts. And I've eaten like 15 spider eyes to try to recover. The good news is they'll go fast, but until they're gone, this is gonna be torture. Yep. So not only is Doc making us eat 1,000 spider eyes, but we have to get him a fast horse on the server as well. So I've been doing that Project Donkey thing I mentioned last episode, which probably don't remember because it was so long ago. But yeah, I wanted to see how good of a donkey we could breed on the server here. Like, what's reasonable? Is breeding horses even worthwhile in Minecraft? My opinion has always been no, it's not worthwhile. Because when I did it in the past, I tried to just breed for jumping or just breed for speed. And really, if you want a good horse, you kind of want both of those. So I wanted to try something a bit different this time. See if we could breed 2 stats at once. And this is how we do it. So I mark our 2 best parents with these chests. These are our 2 best donkeys. We breed them together. Then we feed the baby sugar to make them grow up faster. This also tames them quicker. But you gotta wait 5 minutes between like breeding the parents. And then we run them through the ringer here. We see if he beats our previous best jump test. So currently our donkeys can jump this high. If he passes this test, oh, he does. Oh, look at that. So this is a good one. At this point, it's very rare for me to actually get one that can do that jump. But if he can pass that test, then we go through the speed test. Let's double check this is empty. And hopefully he doesn't giddy up halfway through here. I did fix the speed timer as well. Before it had a bit of inaccuracy with it. Now it's like perfect. And it's been very useful for figuring out if my donkeys are good or not. Okay, so we just hit the stop timer. Now let's see what we got here. 63 sticks. That is garbage. So currently our horses, we want fewer sticks. That's the trick here. Currently our donkeys are at 53. So the 63 is quite a bit slower. We got a 53 and a 54. So this guy, even though he passed the jump test, he failed the speed test. He's got to pass both of them. So the idea is if we ever get a donkey that performs better than one of the parents at both the jump and speed test, then we replace the worst parent with the new donkey and we'll get a little incremental improvement towards making a super donkey. So I've been doing that for like 8 to 12 hours to get the donkeys to this point. And this is our best donkey right now. He's pretty fast and he can jump pretty high, just about 4 blocks. The max is 5.5 for a horse, though. So, like, he's not even close to the max. It's probably about at 80%, and 80% of the speed potential. But it would be hard to find a horse in the wild that would compare with this, I think. Like, usually you find one that's either really fast or that can jump really high, but it's hard to find one that's, like, pretty good at both of those in the wild, even. So I think this is worth it. Plus, unlike a horse, you have a chest slot, too. if you're breeding donkeys, so that's cool. And how does it compare to elytra wings and stuff like that? Well, if you give them like a speed and jumping potions, these guys are actually pretty cool. You can get, I think this donkey is like 16 blocks per second at this speed with the speed 2 potion. Let's try the jump out. Like you can get around pretty good with these guys, so I'm happy with that. I think it's worthwhile breeding now.
What a beautiful horse.
Got your horse all ready to go, your duck. Oh, man.
Okay. So what are we looking at here? Fast?
It's pretty good.
Health. Ooh, okay, wait, let me switch on my speed meter. Alright, that's that's 12.5, I would say. 12.2.
Oh, man.
Alright.
Yeah, so we delivered Doc his horse there, and he seemed pretty happy with it. I'm still not done eating all the spider eyes. I got a ways to go with those. But he did say I could grab some shulker shells off of him even before I'm finished, which is great because we're going to need them for a project today. And there's also something else very important we need to do. We need to go shopping. We are totally out of copper. Let's check out Tango's store here. Please have some in stock, Tango. Okay, we got some. I'm going to take it all. Thank you, Tango. Oh yeah, and while we're here at the Big Eye Crew's place, there was another shop I was super curious about. So, two things you don't expect to see together. B-dubs and redstone, and B-dubs perfect redstone service. So as I understand it, the way this works is we go to the shop, we make a request for some kind of redstone build from B-dubs. He comes to your place and builds it for you using his perfect redstone mastery. I don't know what the deal is with this. I've been watching his episodes to see what happens with this, and I don't think anyone's made a request of him yet. So I want to put in a request just out of curiosity here. There's so many farms I need to build. Let's go for sugarcane farm. And I just want to see what he does with it, if he gets around to building it. He's a busy guy, of course. And we got one more stop I want to make before we head back home at Bodum. Let's go check out Grian's G-Train shop he's got set up. Now, something pretty interesting happened a little while ago. Grian messages me, and he's like, I'm going to give you a special deal at my shop. Every 10 diamonds you spend at my shop, you will get 2 for free that you can spend on something else. Which is amazing. That's a great deal. And I've taken a look around at some of the prices, and he's got, like, low prices on a lot of stuff, especially, like, redstone stuff. So I'm going to be buying a bit of stuff here, I think. Like, he's got, I saw redstone blocks. 1 diamond per slot. I'm going to buy them all. Why wouldn't I? That's great. He's got some glowstone here I want to pick up, and a whole bunch of stuff, honestly. I think he saw I was like spending a lot of money at other shops, and he wanted me, you know, if you see a good shopper and you own a shop, you want to get them into your shop. So he has done well on that. Let's buy a bunch of glowstone. I was just thinking of something stupid here. How amazing would it be? Like, you know, the classic story trope where all the guys want to get the pretty girl and they fight over her? What if all the stores on HermitCraft start fighting over me? They all want me to become their amazing customer, you know? Spend all my money at their place, and they start offering me memberships and freebies, low prices. Oh, that would be a dream come true. My donkeys eat better than me. These are for my donkeys. I have to eat spider eyes. That seems a little cheap, Grian. I'll buy them. So we're back home now from our shopping trip, all stocked up, ready to do some building. I guess first let me show you this room we're in right now. So I did a little bit of building here since last episode. This used to be all stone, and I spend a lot of time in this room. I kind of got sick of it. It's like, okay, let's do something. So I made like a mine shaft sort of look to it. And I tried to blend like what Iskiel did in this room with what he did over here. And I think it works, right? I think it kind of blends the two sides. And then we got our storage system in the ceiling here. Unfortunately, these trapdoors have to stay here. Well, or else we need to use half slabs or full blocks, which will make the room even smaller, which wouldn't be great, I don't think. So, yeah. They might not look the best, but they're kind of important for function. So that's why they're here. And then I just put some of these kind of add some color and distract from the trapdoors. Anyways, then we got a furnace array over here if we need to use that. We got our ender pearl system. But there is another building project I've been working on lately here as well, the control room. I would love, love, love to get this finished today. That's kind of my main goal for this episode. And it's getting close. I've done a lot to it since I've last shown it. I've added new farms to it. We've got a storage system at the end here now. We got this thing up here, which we'll check out in just a second. So again, the idea with this room is we have this big control panel where we can turn on and off a bunch of different farms. We produce bone meal here using the moss farm, which then runs through a bunch of pipes to all the, you saw some fall down there, to all the other farms. So it tops them off. And then we just choose what we want to farm here. Like let's say I've added a kelp farm now. Flip the kelp down. And then that turns on this farm over here. Is it working? Yeah. So the kelp gets broken off and it floats up the top there. Let's say we turn the kelp farm on and the sea pickle farm. All of those produce items that go into a collective like system here. Collective piping. And then we also have a display for everything we are farming, which I thought is super cool. So it gets shot across the middle there. And anything we farm on the other side gets shot across on the other side. So we turned on the farm over there right now. And we should start seeing it come across here pretty soon, I think. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. Some of them have longer to go than others. Oh yeah, there they come. So I thought that was neat, right? It kind of helps to bring the base alive when you have like moving things. And the way this works is we have a long water stream at the end there just to make sure it has enough momentum to make it across the ice here, because it is traveling a long distance. And then when you can see when it gets to the iron bar there, it switches directions and it's supposed to go into the storage room when this is all done. So yeah, maybe getting this hooked up to our storage room should be the first thing we do here, so that like right now, anytime we run this, all the items just despawn on us, which isn't great. So I've made a list of like everything we're farming here. And I'm planning on like just going along here and adding them all to an item frame. And then we also need to add them to an item filter in the back that matches up over here. Set up our item filters. All right, very good. We got those all set up and figured out now. Everything has its place. I also did a little quick redesign on our display up there. I think it looks a lot better with the copper, right? Mix some color in there. Now what we got to do is get this piping over top the item filters worked out. So basically I'm just going to go along here. Got to be careful we don't flood the redstone in this room. I've done it many times at this point with this project. It's like you miss putting a piece of glass somewhere and it's like, wait a minute, where's this water flowing out of? And it's like, oh, there goes all the redstone again. And usually the way I do this is I'll just put down the water and then I figure out where the ice needs to go. So I do it like that. And then the next water will go there in the corner. Get that down. Did I miss any glass? Please no, please no. Okay, we're good. Oh, I guess, I didn't even think about that. I can't put ice here now, right? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I think we might be okay here still. We got like 9 hoppers and water only travels 8 blocks, but I think we can skip one of the hoppers with enough momentum, is what it's looking like. Okay, I think this is the final little bit of piping we need to do now. So from our display, we're just going to break this, quickly place blocks. No, things are working fine, okay? I just had to change something and I'll fix it, just a sec. Don't worry. Okay, I am going to cheat a little bit here and just use a sign. Yes, that'll work just fine. Can I do it quickly enough, or am I gonna flood my room again? Ah! Oh, I got it, nice. Okay, I think with that, all our piping is done. I'm just gonna run a little test here with some seeds. We got like a little secret access if we just want to throw some stuff into the system. And it's shooting across there, good, good. It's falling down, okay. As am I. Oh man, these spider eyes are sure fun. Okay, let's watch it a little closer this time. They're shooting across. And yes, they are going in. Okay, woo! I think that's all good then. Oh, snappers. It just kind of dawned on me, like, it's done. All the functional stuff is finished. We just have to finish the building now, which is far easier in comparison. Like every single farm in here I designed, I had to run an input to it with a bone meal. Every farm needs an output piping for the stuff they produce to go to the display and then to the storage room. And every single farm also needs a redstone line. So 3 things connected to every single farm, and there's a lot of farms here. So there's like so much wiring and piping hidden like behind the walls and stuff. It's pretty crazy, honestly, how big this project ballooned. It's not an efficient way of doing things at all, but I think it's so cool. Very happy with how it turned out so far. And what else? Yeah, there's 5 slots here, though I was not able to fill up for a couple reasons. Number one, I can't think of what else to farm except maybe Nylium are the only other 2 bone meal things I can think of. We're farming bamboo in another spot, so we don't need that in here. Yeah, but also the other issue is we ran into a bunch of redstone from the face, so I couldn't make the room any bigger. And like I had all the walls filled up with stuff already, so I was like, what do I do? If we gotta add 5 more things, where do we put them even? There's no space left. So what do we do with these 5 panels? Any ideas? I don't know. But the last thing to do here is just to hook up a bunch of shulker boxes to our storage room. So what I'm really excited about with the shulker update, now that we can farm them, is we no longer need to make storage rooms that are like total chest walls, right? We can actually choose what color we want to dye shulker boxes and use those in our room, and they should look pretty nice, right? Oh man, I just died from the pupil poppers because I didn't have much health, and I fell a little bit. And how many of these we got left? We're down to, this is our 11th stack. Oh great, this is interesting. This is very interesting. What do you guys think? I got mixed feelings about it. So I kind of like it on one hand. I feel like maybe shulker boxes don't look the greatest when there's big walls in them. Maybe you need to divide them up a bit more with stuff in between. I don't know. I think it's okay though, like when we're standing here. The problem is when I backed up and looked at it, I felt like maybe it didn't match the rest of the room. All right, please look good. Please look good. No, that's not it either. That's not it either. Oh man, I was so excited about the shulker boxes. I thought they were gonna look really cool, but they're like just too bright maybe? Maybe I gotta use dark green. Yeah, dark green might work. But we might just need to go with the good old-fashioned chest wall. Yeah, this is gonna work. It's gonna be perfect, guys. Check it out. So we're gonna go with the dark green. And they kind of looked okay, but to make them look better, what I'm doing now is I'm adding more dark brown around the area. With the arches here and stuff, and now they like look like they belong actually. Here, let's take a little bit of a building break for a second because we got some stuff to check out around our base here. Iskel has been very busy doing lots of stuff, and also I just got word from B-Dubs that he's got the sugarcane farm built. We gotta go find it and check it out. First off, okay, let's look at this. Etho, I have made plateaus. It's still a work in progress, more to come. Also, please pick up your silver wings. This is for you. Grats for 500 days of the No Wings Club. I'm at 900 now, actually. These have been here a while, and I've just walked past them many times now. I gotta put my application in for 750. So I think most of you guys know, between Iskel and I, which one of us is the big spender, the shopper. Yeah, it's me. But I'll let you guess, between me and Iskel, who's the messy one in this relationship? Who do you think? I'll give you a hint. These aren't my shulker boxes. None of these are mine. These aren't mine either. Oh, and look! Look what we got here. These aren't mine either. Interesting. Iskel. I think he had them in here before. I saw them in here, and I think he wanted me to put them away. Etho present. Oh no, there's more junk in here. Oh boy. But, you know, he's been busy. You know, he doesn't have time to put stuff away. It's fine. Look what he's been doing down here, guys. So he's been doing tons of terraforming, which is great. Something we really need to do. We're going for like a dirt and like moss on the outside look, which I think is great. Looks nice. Got a couple trees around here, azalea trees, and he's worked out like a cactus farm here, which is awesome because I never have green dye whenever I play Minecraft, I feel. I've never made cactus farms. I should. But now I don't need to because Iskel's made one, which is great. We have unlimited green dye Very happy about that. And he's also, I saw recently, he's been working down here too. He's done tons of mining. And I'm going to die if I go down here, right? Most likely. It's okay. We got spider eyes. Oh, no! Yeah, I thought I had more of a chance than that. Oh, that was a creeper. No! Oh, my recording failed. The funniest thing just happened. I like set my spawn when I got my stuff back, and I went on this crazy death loop, like constant mobs falling off the plateaus onto me, and oh my goodness, I died like 10 times. It was insane. I was getting chased by a baby zombie with my boots and my sword, and he killed me like 4 times, and oh, it's like calmed down around here now, though. Okay, well, we can actually check things out now. So these are the plateaus he's talking about. And he's dug out a big area here. This is looking great down here. He's got a path with some trees around it. And this leads up a water elevator to our base up at the top there. But yeah, check it out from this view. This is awesome. Look at that. Is that a bat, I think? It's got like bat ears and like spooky eyes. That's pretty cool, right? And then it goes through a nice arch area. Good view of the water here. I like it. This is really neat. Oh, I think that's it. Oh boy, okay, I think we're getting close to it here. I'm trying to keep my head down so we don't get a spoiler. I want like a grand reveal. Oh, I think this is it here, yeah. Okay, so let's back up a bit and get it into frame. I'm nervous about this because I don't know if this is an actual farm or if he's pranking me. We'll find out very soon here. Okay, I think that's it there. Are you ready, guys, for the B-Dubs Sugarcane Farm? Master Redstone B-Dubs. Here we go. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay, so he went super stylish with this thing. Look at this. Oh, man. I'm having a hard time just comprehending what's going on here. Okay, so he's got like 2 towers. The actual sugarcane's there. Is that like... He did mention there's TNT involved with this thing. I'm guessing it drops TNT down? Maybe? I gotta admit, I've never seen a sugarcane farm that uses TNT, so I'm pretty excited about this. We got some B-Dubs at Master Redstone here. Looks like an item filter, right? Oh, it's been working. Look at that. Okay. Very cool. So it's an actual functional farm, not a prank. Okay, we go up here, and what was this? Oh, it's like the collection system for the hopper minecart. Okay. This might be... This is an observation tower, like where you can watch the magic happen. Oh man, he's got stuff going on all over the place here. I don't think this works, B-Dubs. just a random... It's got... No, it's... I don't know if it's for looks. Interesting. Okay. So the sugarcane's here. TNT falls down. Let's see if we can figure out the puzzle. Let's see if we can understand this. What's this about? Is this a... This is a drop-down pipe. Okay, so items fall down into a hopper here. Okay. I need to get up higher. Oh, there's obsidian in the middle there, so he's blocking the explosion somehow. Let's go up here. Man, this is complicated. I expect nothing less from B-Dubs, though, obviously. Okay, there's more minecarts here. Oh, there's an observer, so... Maybe there was an observer there as well, and it got blown up from the TNT? Could be. And then it must send a signal to the minecarts, which goes to there, over the detector rail, that triggers this. This is a... RS Norlatch, maybe? Like a... Oh, it could be a counter. Could be a counter, maybe. Okay, then it goes up a torch tower. Very intricate stuff. Oh, and then it goes down across there to the TNT, I'm assuming. Oh, there's an AND gate there even. My goodness. A lot of people don't know this, but B-Dubs is smarter than he lets on. He knows some stuff, okay? I caught him last season. With one of his redstone projects. It's like, you know what, B-Dubs? what you did here is actually kind of complicated, and you're not fooling anybody. uh-huh. Okay, I want to see this thing in action if we can. So I think what happened is the observer got blown up on the side, and what it does is it seems to check both sides when they're both ready. Then it sends a signal from each side to the AND gates, and when both sides of the AND gate are triggered, then it lets the TNT out. So I think once we place this down, if it updates, it will trigger the thing maybe. Oh yeah, stuff's happening. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so he uses the... Oh, I fall down. He uses the obsidian to make sure it doesn't blow up the plants. Because it blocks the explosion. It's not going to drop more, is it? Okay. And then it must also tell the hopper minecart below to pick up the stuff. Probably from that drop down thing in the back there. This is like very, very intricate. It's cool. I like it. Good job, B-dubs. I wonder... Now, we never discuss prices. He can ask me for an arm and a leg for this thing if he wants. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyways, I want to get back to our building here, guys. And guess what? I got another grand reveal ready to go for you because, yes, I've been busy. I've been building a whole bunch here. It's mostly just the ceiling left to do and a couple other spots we needed to fill in. Nothing too exciting. We had the layout and all the farms built already. So I figured I'll just do it off camera. And now we can go and check it out. So without further ado, the control room is finished, everybody. Check her out. Man, it took some doing, but we got her done. This was a massive, crazy project. But I'm very happy with how it has turned out here. And you know, the more I look at it, the more the shulker boxes seem like they actually work pretty good. I kind of was worried for a second with those. I got the ceiling done, believe it or not. A whole bunch of composters up there because composters are just amazing. So my general rule, I don't know if it's just me, but I really like darker ceilings and brighter floors. Because my feeling is, like, you want your attention on the room, right? The walls, the floors. The ceiling is kind of like the afterthought. It's like you want it in your peripheral vision, but you don't want to be looking at it, right? So it should be darker. And yeah, we got our shulker box area here. So this gets loaded up with items. It all gets sorted for us, which is wonderful. Let's say Iskiel wants some moss for a big building project. You can just pop this out, take it with him. And then I got a barrel over here with some empties, and you can just put one of those in there if he wants. So that's cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out this farm. So I'm kind of curious as I was building this. Obviously, I've spilt water many times. I'm wondering if all these farms are working. I'm going to have to go through and do like a final check on everything. But let's see if this is working. And oh yeah, it's still going. So this is my flower farm I built last season, and I've upgraded it now with a collection system. So every once in a while, the water will pour out over top, flood the platform, and it goes into the water stream there. And I think I got the timer set on a hopper clock, so you can set whatever time you want. And it should go again here. Yeah, there it goes. Cool, cool. Seems like it gets most stuff. I was worried some stuff was going to end up stuck on the ledges there, but it looks like it all gets washed off. And then it should be going in. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, I just realized something. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some fixing and stuff. It's dumping like stacks of stuff in at a time, and I just realized like the hoppers can only pick up like 20 items at once. Yeah, it's getting stuck at the end here. Oh man. So I'm gonna have to run it through a dropper and like control how fast it shoots into the water stream. Because this is like just dumping everything from that water stream into the display up there. We need to regulate the speed of it, I guess. Oh yeah, and I think this is probably worth mentioning as well. Remember we had that big straight line running across the ceiling on both sides, and we would have ended up having a very flat, very boring ceiling if I didn't do anything about it. So that's why I chose to dome it up like this. Just adding a bit of shape really helps things out, and it also helps to make the room feel a little bit more grand, that it has more space, like more airspace. So I think that was a good choice, right? Uh-huh. And you might be wondering about the water over here. So the idea with our base is we want to make it trident friendly, right? And we could probably even just waterlog the ender chest here, right? So we need like launch stations for our trident and places to launch to. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get out the doors from here. So the idea is we can try it into this. Eventually, I'll hopefully build a tunnel here, a water tunnel with a dolphin in. And we'll be able to just shoot out the room here once I got elytra wings. If we shoot off the mountain without elytra wings, we're just going to die. So there's a bunch of trident ideas I had with our base, but I can't really do them until I get my wings, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyways, eventually here I'm at 940. I think I'm gonna quit the No Wings Club once I hit 1,000. And how are we doing on the spider eyes? I think it's about time we wrap up for today. Look at that. Got about half of them eaten, maybe? I hope that's half. It's torture. I can't stand it. Oh boy. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Until the next one, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.